Ohayo. Welcome to day 7. Ohayo. We already packed up, but we're trying to take a picture here. すいません。写真撮ってくれる？すいません。もう何もない。
何もないけど。ここで。
And all good times gotta come to an end. いやー、さよならやりたくない。あと5年後ぐらいかな。
5年後。
ね、わかんないね。
確かにわかんない。
5年ぶりだったでしょ。
5年ぶりだった。
じゃあどうも頑張ってね。ありがとう。いや、
気をつけてね。
気をつけて。じゃあグムに来るときに連絡してね。お願い。
あ、じゃあ意外にいつ会えるかもしれない。
いつだろう。年末でも帰るかもね。もしかして。
年末。そうね、この今年は多分帰れない。
帰れない。
コロナで。
ああ、それはあるかもね。
多分まだいる。それで帰ったらね。じゃあまた
気をつけて。
ありがとうね、いろいろ。Alright, so I'm back on the road again. Thank you, Yuhei and Kaide. Had an excellent time hanging out with you guys. But time to hit the road, so I decided to turn the ship around and head back towards Gunma. So, going up to Akita, I went up the coast, and so going back down, I'm gonna cut through the heart of Japan, go right down the middle. And so, I went to Niigata City in Niigata prefecture. And then I went to Akita City in Akita prefecture. And going back, well, Yamagata City is right in the middle. So I want to pass through there just to say, I don't know, I've been there. But right now, I think I'm still in Akita. I'm not really sure. I just pulled over because I thought this looked pretty dang cool. I've never seen so much wood stacked up in my life. Look at that. It's pretty amazing. So let's get back on the road. Let's do it. Alright, so Google has put me, I think, on one of the most isolated roads I've ever been on. On one side you got some rice fields, over here you got just this big open field, and there's a river over there. So on this little road trip through Japan that I've been on for the past 7 days, one thing I've noticed is there's definitely not a shortage of temples and shrines in Japan. I mean, I've really tried to stay off the main road, really tried to cut through the neighborhoods as much as possible and take my time and not just whiz by these cities and kind of not take any of it in. So was driving just on the back side of this road and came across this little temple, this shrine, and hey, I've passed so many. Let's just get out, go for a little stroll, and just kind of take it in. But again, if you come to Japan, don't think you have to go to Kyoto or Nara or I don't know, even Tokyo to go see beautiful temples. Go to any random city in Japan and you'll see something like this. Guarantee you. So maybe today, as I'm making my way through Yamagata, I'll see how many temples and shrines that I can stop at and show you guys. Alright, so I lied. There's absolutely no way I can stop at every single shrine and temple that I see because, well, that would just take ages. And so, but I just pulled off on the edge of this little town and saw this little red shrine and thought, hey, that looks pretty cool. Let's come check it out. Looks like one you'd find in maybe Taiwan or China. Doesn't necessarily look too Japanese with the red, but what do I know? But there's also something kind of cool over here around the corner. The biggest solar panel I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's how exciting today is. I'm just showing you shrines and temples in Japan and solar panels. Man, hasn't been a very eventful day, that's for sure. But check that out. Isn't that massive? And just the way it's angled and how it's positioned is just strange. And I am in Ogachi. I'm 105 kilometers from Akita City, where I started my journey today. Actually, I started a little bit north of Akita City. Akita, however you pronounce it. But again, yeah, this has been somewhat of a boring drive today. I mean, nothing but rice fields and then these low mountains on each side. Not a lot going on. No abandoned hotels or buildings. So I'm kind of wondering if I should have taken the coast, because that was just a beautiful drive, but I'm sure it'll get a little more interesting the further I go down. Fingers crossed. So let's get going. And there you have it, 1,000 kilometers driven in 7 days. That's about 620 miles, according to Siri. About the distance from El Paso to Dallas. So 7 days, you would think, that's not, too far. But at the same time, in Texas, you're driving straight forever, and you're going, what, 70, 80 miles per hour the whole time. I have been, in a lot of ways, just crawling through town to town, going, what, 50 to 60 kilometers per hour, which is maybe 40 miles per hour. So I've definitely been taking my time, but still a lot of hours on the road, and man, my shoulders are aching, ready to get out of this car. I'm going to Yamagata right now. I'm gonna stay the night in Yamagata City. Got a hotel booked, heading there right now. Been driving for like 6-7 hours today, ready to get out of the car and relax, but 1,000 kilometers. Woo-hoo.